our Why It Matters segment today. Both sides are starting to look for an exit in Minnesota, an exit ramp, and that's important because so far this crisis has been defined by insurrection and by incompetence. Gregory Bovino was just sidelined as the Border Patrol commander at large. It's President Trump's clearest admission so far that he really needs a reset. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey just called up President Trump today, writing on X, the president agreed the present situation can't continue. I plan to meet with Border Czar Tom Homan tomorrow to further discuss next steps. After also speaking with Governor Tim Walz, Trump posted on Truth Social that lots of progress is being made. President Trump channeled much of America this weekend when he said very simply, I don't like it, referring to the shooting of a gun-carrying ICE resistor. Over the weekend, federal agents shot and killed a man in Minneapolis. The last time Bill was on our show, he told us that if someone else gets killed, it is going to be a big problem. You seem to see a danger for Donald Trump in these immigration crackdowns, arrests, whatever you want to call it.
If another woman is shot dead, that is going to hurt the Trump administration.
Bill was right. It has become a huge problem. And we need to separate what's happening in Minneapolis because protesting is one thing. That's what happened on Friday. There were 50,000 people with signs and chanting and demanding ICE out and demanding a change in laws. They were peaceful and nobody got hurt, exactly the way it should be. Resisting is the roving groups of well-trained, equipped agitators and fellow travelers harassing and trying to stop ICE. They are trying to provoke camera-worthy moments. There is a big difference between this and protesting. Namely, one is lawful, one is American, and the other is violent resistance and unlawful. You can't have one side and one side's leaders telling people to fight with ICE and comparing illegal immigrants to Anne Frank. And yes, that is exactly what Governor Tim Walz did.
We have got children in Minnesota hiding in their houses, afraid to go outside. Many of us grew up reading that story of Anne Frank. Somebody's going to write that children's story about Minnesota.
No, they're not. Once you start comparing ICE to the Gestapo, then fighting with the Gestapo is somehow a righteous act, and people are going to take you up on that. This is a very dangerous thing. On the other side, Secretary Kristi Noem and friends are saying things that are demonstrably false. After the shooting of Alex Petrie, the Department of Homeland Security said things that were clearly and objectively untrue.
This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement.
This individual went and impeded their law enforcement operations, attacked those officers, had a weapon on him and multiple dozens of rounds of ammunition, wishing to inflict harm on these officers, brandishing like that.
The video simply does not support those allegations. In fact, it shows just the opposite. American people did not like when the Biden administration gaslit them. They don't like it when the Trump team is doing it either. Trump is not being well served by people lying, embellishing, saying things before they know the facts, and being antagonistic. Trump knows it. That's why he's sending Border Czar Tom Homan to Minnesota and pulling Noem and Border Patrol Chief Bovino off the front lines. And today, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said what we have been saying for the past year. There is a deal to be made.
Turn over all criminal illegal aliens currently incarcerated. State and local law enforcement must agree to turn over all illegal aliens who are arrested by local police. Local police must assist federal law enforcement in apprehending and detaining illegal aliens who are wanted for crimes.
Makes sense, right? End sanctuary cities and states in return for ICE backing off and ending targeted enforcement. It's very simple. Now, what you have to make sure of in Minnesota is that the insurrectionists don't win, that this is not a case of law enforcement completely backing away. we also have to make sure there isn't a war on the streets in Minnesota.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.